this one-of-a-kind celebration of Frederick Douglass's 199th birthday.
I didn't prepare anything today because I didn't want to get caught up in wanting to sound impressive or trying to represent myself as a writer. I really gave the spirit room to move in my heart, to move in my spirit, and to really just meditate on Frederick Douglass's contributions to humanity, to the globe, and particularly to Rochester. Whenever we talk about our city and the people and the events of pride, Frederick Douglass is obviously on top of the list. And for me as an educator and as a writer, he's always inspired me because of how hard he fought for the power of the written word. So I'm moved by that legacy. I'm moved by this assembly. I'm moved by that song. It reminds me of scripture. Let your light so shine so that people see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. And when we think of Douglass and all that he endured, it was obvious that he was a man touched by God for the betterment of the people. This one quote has inspired my life work from his autobiography. "Learning would spoil the best nigger in the world. Now," said he, "if you teach that nigger," speaking of myself, "how to read, there would be no keeping him. It would forever unfit him to be a slave." Again, the power of the written word. When we think about what's going on globally and locally, there is a war on education. There's a war on knowledge, because knowledge is a weapon. And so we as a people, we have to do the same thing that Douglass did. We have to instill a joy for learning in all the young people that we come in contact with. We have to maintain our own joy. We can never feel that we are so professional, so experienced, that the words on the page cannot move our hearts and our spirits. When you are connected to your people, you have to be that witness. When you are blessed with a talent for speaking and for writing. Because you got Shaquita on the corner like, yo, y'all doing this dirty, nobody's gonna hear her. But she needs a witness that can speak the right words, who can be articulate enough that somebody can look at Shaquita and see that she's a person. All of us, we are that witness, because I'm not invited here because I'm from Rochester and I love Douglass. If I didn't have particular degrees, I wouldn't be at this podium. If I hadn't sold a certain amount of books, they wouldn't be checking for me. But they are, and because of that, that gives me an opportunity to speak the truth for my people, for my city.